The Tri-City Voice. This is just a local little paper. It's serving Fremont, Hayward, Milpitas, Newark, Sonoma, and Union City. It's owned by a conglomerate. Who is the conglomerate? The newspaper for the new millennium. This is Walter Bradley After Hours, and I'm looking at this Tri-City Voice here. Accurate, fair, and honest is their announcement on the front page of the Tri-City Voice. Look them up at www.tricityvoice.com. I consider them a good paper. It's a local paper. I support local papers and newspapers, even if they're conglomerateized. And conglomerates are not always bad, not always good. Good and bad in both, having the local paper and the conglomerate. But one of the things this focuses in is local life, like earthquake exhibit and tours submitted by Joyce Blueford. I like your last name, Joyce. Joyce Blueford. I had a Blue Ford once, but you're Blueford. Maybe they say it Blueford or Blue Ford. I don't know what you preferred. Some people say Blueford, and some say Blue Ford. So if I've mangled your name, my apologies. I'm not trying to do that, but I just like that last name. Joyce is a good name. Joyce. Joy, see? Oh, never mind. But anyway, it's about earthquake exhibit and tours. Are you prepared for your earthquake? Do you have your earthquake kit? Do you have your preparations in case there's chaos, like in New Orleans? For how long was the chaos for, Greg?
A couple days.
In New Orleans during Katrina? It was more than a couple of days.
It was more than a couple of days?
Oh, yeah. I think so. It was a long time, and they were bussing people out. People were trying to run out of there on their own hands and feet if they were crawling.
They were shooting people that tried to leave, actually.
And unfortunately, the police kind of disbanded at that time. Understandably, under those conditions, I think, in reality,
they went to go help their families.
They had to do something with their families. It was total chaos. They couldn't trust to go into the job and do it because their families were at risk. So I don't knock all of you police officers that kind of abandon your posts, because under that circumstances, this is when the fabric of government collapsed and the feds weren't there for you. And without the feds there and without support, you had no choice.
But so there were people in those FEMA camps.
Now those that did wrong during that time. Now FEMA was there a little bit, but they were slow.
But they were holding people in the camps, and there's evidence of people that were raped in the camps.
Yeah, horrible things happened.
Get out of the camps.
And for all of you that were hurt, and lost parents, family, friends, acquaintances, and mother, father, daughter, son, brother, grandpa, grandma, grandchildren, the whole gamut. I offer my sympathies even now, because it is something that never heals. It's something you learn to deal with. That's what people don't understand. A death in your family doesn't heal because you can't replace them. That's the healing.
Well, should those people have turned in their guns the way that they were ordered to? I mean,
in that situation, no, like you do not, because there's no law. You are the law then, and so hopefully you work according to the scripture. Yes, you would need it, but you'd need to be orderly and work in an orderly mind and distribute districts, patrol zones, and establish order in lieu of government until it came in. You need to do it. And military people like me, we will establish order.
Well,
we will do it.
It kind of seems like during that,
you better do it in the military.
That time.
Militias, get angry, get up there and take control of your neighborhoods and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You're the court, you're the judge, you're the jury in that situation. Follow the mandates of the word, and you'll be able to judge righteous judgment. Don't take it on yourself and be a lynch mob. That is wrong.
Well, that's why we need our government to let us have guns legally.
Well,
because all of the criminals during
by the
that
Constitution till you're 44, you are to have ammunition, guns stored on your property to form a militia. Whoa, wait a minute. That's in the Constitution. Wake up.
But
people.
during the thing that you were talking about, there were more criminals that had guns that were not legal.
Because the fact is that people who were legitimate were told, oh, guns are bad. Well, guns are bad until you need one, and you're trying to protect your family, and here's John Joe Blow saying, oh, I like your wife. I'm taking her for mine. I've got the gun, and, well, you're just a piece of goodbye. Click, gone. And men, you are responsible for protecting your family. Be you 4'8" or 6'10".
That's right.
My son is huge. All of his friends are huge. I have a lot of people in government. They know what they would do, and they're not going to listen to any BS from some person telling them, you can't do that. You know, the police are not the police. The people are the police, and set them to set order and police the neighborhoods. When they're not there, we're it. We can call or we can arrest them. We can do the same thing. We have the authority. It is ours. We vest it in you. You don't vest it otherwise. You don't have the power. We give it. Understand that. That's something they don't understand. And no, I'm not against police officers, but I am against the bad boys, those that use the position of authority and abuse people and beat them mercilessly like the Fullerton police did, which I am appalled at that. And I offer mercy to the officers. Please don't do that. You don't need to do that. There's a time for force and violence, and I agree, you have to do it. I've been in the military and learned some things about putting violence. I had a couple of sheriffs stop me out here. I respect them, but if they do something unlawful, the law comes from me as well as them, and others too. Now, no, I wouldn't pick a fight with them either, because they are the express power put there by the Father, swords of His, and they're only fighting evil. But if they do evil, they are subject to the same law. They can be chastened. And I know many of people who are former officers, and I support them wholeheartedly. I have a friend that's in Alameda Police Department, very good officer, an upstanding man, and I respect him. Michael Gandara, good man, good officer, and I stand behind the police 100%, and the sheriff. But the sheriff is authorized by the Constitution. The police are city enforcers of city law and city ordinances. That is all. They work with sheriffs. The sheriffs have the authority. They are over the police and can call them and use them at will or as needed. They have the constitutional right to do more than a police officer. And as a citizen, you have the constitutional rights that I won't go into here. We'll have a show about that. But right now, I'm talking about the Tri-City Voice. And I'll get back on subject here because I don't want to insult my producer, who may look at me funny from behind the camera and go, dude, where are you going with this? So, you know, the Circle of Life, and that's submitted by Union City Leisure Services. Well, thank you. And it talks about Circle of Life dedication. Thursday, May 31st, 5:30 p.m. at Union City Sports Center, 31224 Union City Boulevard, Union City. Call them at 510-675-5808 and join them for a Circle of Life, their dedication on May 31st. So join them. Hey, it's community. We support you. We appreciate and love you. So, hey, let the Circle of Life continue. And especially if you go to Circle of Life dedication in Union City Sports Center, May 31st, 5:30 p.m. Be there. And as I used to say in Hawaii 5-0, aloha. Be there. 31224 Union City Boulevard in Union City. If you want to call and find out more, 510-675-5808. That's 510-675-5808. You didn't get that? Didn't have your pen? What's the matter with you? Don't you carry a pen, pencil? Like they tell us in the South, carry a pen, pencil, knife, handkerchief, hat, deodorant. No. Anyway, again, Circle of Life dedication, Thursday, May 31st, 5:30 p.m. Union City Sports Center. Hey, 31224 Union City Boulevard in Union City, 510-675-5808. That's 675-5808. Give them a call. They want to hear from you. It's a Circle of Life and a dedication. Thursday, May 31st, 5:30 p.m. Union City Sports Center. Be there. They want you. Aloha. Yeah, and we got more coming up. Young poet earns regional recognition. Wow, who is this young poet? Allison Wei Cho? Allison Wei Cho. Good job, Allison. Recognition for young poet. I love poetry. I'd love you to send some. Put it in the comments section. Allison Wei Cho. We'd like to honor you here on Heart Talk in times to come. We like good poets, especially when they write good poetry, like you have done and earned your honors. Good job. And I bet you have wonderful parents who are wonderfully supporting such a wonderful young girl as yourself. We thank you for doing and dedicating yourself to good poetry, because writing is a very beautiful art form which is being lost, but is being renewed with you. Congratulations. Good job, Allison Wei Cho, a 4th grade student at John Sinnott Elementary in Milpitas. Good job, girl. And to the teachers who encouraged her, thank you. Good teachers reflect in their students. And we appreciate all the teachers in California. Thank you so much. Support your local teacher. Your child to respect that teacher and not give them trouble, and love them, because those teachers are there for them, to help them be the best they can be. So to the California Teachers Association, to the California teachers, and for everybody out there who supports them, and all our school administrators, from the janitor up to the principal, thank you. And for all those volunteer students, whoa, good job. You're just as an important part of that as the teacher, the principal, because without you, their job would be just a little bit harder. So thank you. I'm Walter Bradley with Heart Talking. Read the Tri-City Voice. I really enjoy it, and I've just read it for the first time. Thank you. It's Walter Bradley. See you soon.